Hey guys, what is going on? It is DaBoki here once again, and it's time for another MapleStory video. I'm here on my Wild Hunter, Mr. DaBoki, and I'm just running through the Monster Park PQ. I did receive my hyper skills, so I did want to go ahead and show them out. I actually filmed this a very long time ago, but I never got a chance to upload it, so I thought I'd go ahead and upload it for you guys now. So I hope you guys do enjoy the footage. So a lot of you guys have been messaging me recently, talking about being sad and depressed, and so I did want to go ahead and talk a little bit about this topic of sadness with you guys, and see what your guys' thoughts are on it, and maybe we can just come up with a solution, or I guess help some people overcome sadness. Now, being sad is just part of life. It's impossible to avoid. It's just something that everyone has to deal with. Now, the big question that everyone asks is, how do you overcome sadness? How do you stop being sad? How do you be happy? Everyone is different, right? Everyone has their different ways of being happy. Maybe a chocolate bar will brighten up someone's day, a good game of golf, a great breakfast. I'm not sure. You know, everyone has their little things that makes them happy. Now, when we think that we can fix being sad by replacing our sad moments with happy moments, it's kind of not that true. Being sad and being happy are two different things. Sure, we can be happy, we can do things that make us happy when we're in sad times to try to mask the sadness, but that doesn't mean that we're completely over being sad. Now, I noticed something. The word sad, S-A-D. Actually, if you think of three different words, the three main words of being sad actually, stress, anger, and depression, it actually spells out sad. Now, depression is pretty much just sadness, but being stressed, being angry, being depressed is pretty much the main reasons that we are sad. I'm not sure about you guys, but whenever I'm sad, something that really just kind of helps me actually get a little bit better out of being sad is I ask myself out loud, why are you sad? Why am I sad? And then I'll answer it back out loud, and once I do, either two things will happen. One, it'll sound really silly that I was sad about that, or two, I'll come up with a solution, a logical solution. That is the main key word there. When you're saying it in your head and when you're doing things mentally, things are kind of getting jumbled in your mind a little bit, especially in a really low state of mind. When you say things out loud, it really helps you. You know, like my computer science book said, it helps when you talk out loud when you want to program code, because when you say things out loud, it makes more sense than just keeping it in your head. And they say that if you don't have anyone to talk to, just talk to your hand or talk to a paper bag and just say your ideas out loud, because it'll make more sense. And you know, maybe you will seem a little bit crazy and people will look at you weird when you're talking out loud. I would suggest you do it in a private area. But you know, it really does help. When you're feeling down, when you're feeling sad, just ask yourself out loud what is making you sad and what happened for you to feel this way. Ask yourself, how does it make you feel? You know, that really cliche question that psychologists or doctors, they ask you, how does that make you feel? And they'll cross their hands and look at you in a really weird way. Well, that's kind of what you got to do to yourself. How does that make you feel? I think it's important in life to do things that we enjoy, right? Because it makes us happy. Now, I kind of want to ask your guys' opinion on this, you know, because people, whenever they're sad, they try to do things that make them happy, right? They try to do things that they enjoy to try to get their minds off of the sadness. Now, do you think that's fixing it permanently? Do you think that's a really good solution when someone is sad, is to replace their sad thoughts with happy ones? I think it's a very good start, you know, I think indeed it's a very good start, but I'm not sure if that fixes it permanently. It's like when you have pain. I kind of think of it this way, right? When you have a headache or some sort of ache and you take Tylenol or some sort of aspirin to try to get your pain away, that's just kind of blocking the pain for a temporary time actually. It's not really taking the pain away. It's just numbing the pain. What does cure your headache though is time and real nutrients. Pain pills just block it for temporary time, but ultimately it does come back. Now, does that mean that time fixes sadness? Give it time and your sadness will go away. Sometimes no, right? Because think of it, when you're in pain and you take pain pills, it reduces the pain, but what if you did not take those pain pills? You would be in that horrible agonizing pain for a really long time, and it might make it worse and make it last longer. So in the long run, actually doing things that make you happy, it will actually help you get happier faster. But you have to remember though, that's not a pure fix, or at least my thoughts are. It might be for you guys, but what I think though is that it's not a pure fix of your sadness. It's something that'll numb it, but ultimately I think time and the real root of the cause, if you can fix that, you need to know a solution to your sadness. People think that if they ignore it, that it'll just go away. That is very wrong, I think, because if you ignore something, it will come back and hit you 10 times harder. It seems like it always works out that way. Anyways, guys, what are your thoughts on sadness? How do you guys overcome sadness? Is there any way that you guys do? Maybe you guys do a little dance, or you stand on your head for 10 seconds and you turn that frown upside down. Anyways, but I just want to get you guys thinking a little bit. Thinking out loud is really important. And you know, I learned actually a lot while doing this video because I'm just talking out loud to you guys, and I came up with a whole bunch of different ideas and things were just kind of not making sense in my head. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys are having a great day, and thank you very much for watching. This has been DaBoki, and we'll be seeing you guys later.